let me ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all believe that no one is interested in buying these cars anymore? Because that seemed to be the narrative lately. Every time I look in the comment section of these videos, these dealership videos, you got people saying, oh, those cars are played out, nobody wants them. But if you look around, all you see is paper tags. Once again, somebody else done bought a Scat Pack and it got paper tags. But nobody wants these cars anymore. So nobody want these cars, but man, these joints everywhere. They go SRT Jeep. Then we got an RT. Oh, he just got that joint. I got a Charger behind me. That might be a V6. People steady talk about nobody want these cars. Yeah, okay. They go to Charger right there. I don't understand where they're getting that narrative from. Yeah, I understand there's a lot of negative publicity behind the Chargers and the Challengers, but I believe that everybody who's a muscle car guy wants one of these cars. Now, of course, you got the Camaros, you got the Mustangs, but nothing like the Chargers, because people always say there's cars with better technology, there's cars with more updated interior. Yeah, that's true, but I think at the end of the day, everybody still got love for the Chargers, man, and the Challengers. Just any car with the Hemi in it, whether it's the Durango, whatever it is. If it got the Hemi in it, I think people got love for them. I don't think that's ever going to change. But my question is, guys, what would you buy next? Like, what's your next car? I know some of you folks are retired, or some of you guys are, probably about my age. You're probably not going to be buying any more new cars. But if you were to hit the lottery, or you were to run into some money, what would be your next car? I know right now the BMWs are gaining a lot of traction. A lot of people are attracted to that all-wheel drive factor because the simple fact is the Trackhawk is still over $100,000. To get one with decent mileage, or to get one with, even with high mileage, you're still paying anywhere between $70,000 to $100,000 for a Trackhawk. And I think the 2014 Chargers were all-wheel drive, but I think they were only 5.7. I can't remember. I had to go back and do my research. Leave your comments. Everybody's, gravitating towards BMW. Even myself, I've always liked BMWs. And, of course, my wife has an X5. And just driving around her X5, those cars are pretty decent. I know in the past they had a lot of reliability issues, but right now, the BMWs are some good cars. They have good quality. And a lot of times people go wrong with the BMWs because they don't take care of them. When it's time to do some maintenance on it, it's so expensive, people skip over it, or they take a shortcut and the car end up messing up. And they try to blame BMW, saying, oh, BMW reliable. No, it just costs a lot of money when it's time to repair something on it, or when it's time to do the maintenance on a car. That's my experience. But me personally, the car I would get would probably be, I don't know, guys. It's kind of up in the air. If we're talking muscle cars, I probably would say I wouldn't mind having a Demon. I wouldn't mind having a Dodge Demon. It only had to be, I don't want a 170. I don't want a Demon 170. I'm talking about like a 2018 Dodge Demon. That would probably be my next dream muscle car. I like the red eyes. I like, like I say, the Trackhawks. But if I could pick any other car to be my next muscle car, and the money wasn't an issue, I would buy the Demon. Now, if I was going into like a supercar situation, I would probably get me either SVJ Lamborghini or the Ferrari. A lot of people like those Bugatti, those Chiron. That's not something that amuses me. We run the streets, man. Mopar run the streets. I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, I ain't dissing the other brands, but we out here, man. We outside. I just felt like Dodge, Ram, however you want to look at it, Jeep, they fumbled the bag with the Trackhawk, man. All they had to do is change the hood and a couple other things on that Trackhawk, man, that thing, they wouldn't be able to keep that truck on the lot, man. People would have been buying them joints like hotcakes. That's why the Durango Hellcat sells so well, man, because they changed it up a little bit. But with the Jeep, with the Cherokee, you can pull beside somebody like this, the newer Grand Cherokee right here. Even if they done made it like that and put the Hellcat motor in it, something to make it look different, them joints would have sold, man. I'm trying to tell you. Because right now, you can pull right beside a regular Grand Cherokee, and a Trackhawk would be right beside it. If you don't know, you really wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I mean, I usually can tell because of the wheels, obviously the badging, but the wheels and the Brembo brakes, that's pretty much the best way to tell. Alright guys, I'm at my favorite spot, man. I'm about to get this gas. I use Sunoco. It's considered a top tier of gas. Button low. Okay. Come on. Gas highs on the way. Look at that. Come on. When I had my RT, man, I was putting the wrong gas in my car, so it does matter what gas you use.
If you have a Dodge Challenger or a Charger and you're confused about what type of gas to use for your trim, so we gonna start off with the little homie. If you have a SXT, it's recommended that you use 87 octane. Now, for those of us in the RT, I have no idea why Dodge put in the owner's manual that 87 is acceptable. Absolutely not. You put 87 in your car is gonna be driving like crap. So if you got an RT with an automatic transmission, you should be using 89 octane. And for the ones out there with the manuals, you should be using 91 octane. So if you got a Scat Pack or Hellcat, you should know by default, you should be using 91 octane, but a lot of y'all out there like to use that 93 for better performance. And last but not least, if you're running an RT, you can fill your car up with 91 and 93 octane and kind of see if it gives you better performance, but it's recommended that you have a tune. Now, this up here, this is for all of us. Please make sure you're using top tier gas from any of these stations right here, man. Please don't be putting that bull in your car.
People trying to tell me you can put 87 in RT, but I had to put 89. At the most, I would use 91 because when I had 87, my RT was not running right, guys. I'm telling you. So do not put 87 gas in your RT. I don't care what nobody tell you, because your car will run rough. I've been seeing a lot of videos, people talking about you can use 87. And then in the book it says you can use 87, but it recommends 89. But I wouldn't go lower than 89. And then every now and again I would put 93 in there just because. I don't understand why people would want to put 87 in a Hemi. I don't care if it is a 5.7. Now, 3.6, yeah, you can put 87 in there.